Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
52 Blue. Ready.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Black shot.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready?
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready, drill green. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Here we go.
Now Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Donovan Izaraku. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
Yellow.
Now Young. Field throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain.
For the pylon, he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Come on. Hey! 60 Eagles! Dragon 60!
On first down, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down the right sideline. Boom! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And the Cowboys going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Blue, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Good with the extra point. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Red cycle. Ready?
They'll go play action with Young. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll get this out wide, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it, and the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cowboys 14, Panthers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Come on.
Leggett in motion. On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Panthers 1st down.
Drop it. 6.
A gain of 9 yards.
You.
1st
Yellow.
down, Panthers.
Ready.
To throw is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. To throw, Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green.
They'll stick with him again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check pink. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Right. Let's go now. 32. Set.
Young. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Come on, set.
First down, Panthers.
52 blue. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Red, 38. Set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, set. 10 black, 12, 10. Blue striker. Hut.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
Yeah, and he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 Tiger.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Tight. Go street. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Now he'll air one out, and this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
Results in a fourth
Cowboys
down.
special teams unit heads out for the punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 29-yard line.
Hey, red. Black, 95. 6, mega.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. The Panthers are going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Panthers first down.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here.
On the ready. Smack, red. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
A second down throw for Young. Moving to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
They'll run with blue. And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Nick Storton there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
60. 19. Charger. 19.
To the air on third down is Milton. Quick throw here is complete. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cowboys.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
one, blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Okay, ready?
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Go!
To the air, it's Milton. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready,
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
And this will pay off. It is caught. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up? Strike 2. Come on, smash, red. Black 40, cut.
Young to throw on 1st down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jumpstart that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10.
38. Ball red.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys will have great field position right around midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. From the gun, here's Milton. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Milton. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing again is Milton. Forced out left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nick Scorton taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
60 boxes, 60.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll drop this for Blue. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Okay, Frank. Green Jack. Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Young. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready. Drill, 52. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready, right.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Track. 19-18.
Milton to the air on second down. Flushed to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third down, 3 to go.
1970 Timberwolves. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Rail green. Here we go, here we go. Right, red.
On first down is Young. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Panthers first down. A gain of 14.
To throw is Young.
First down.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Panthers first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point is good. Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Get it.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. This is blue. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
To the air on third down is Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42.
Straight
ahead, it's blue. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
Again, it's blue. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.